I have a calendar here with a rubber band around it. And if I may, Tim, may I hand this to you? Sure. I just want you to hold on to that, if you will. Just want you to hold on to that.
Alrighty.
And I also have a deck of cards, in which I will remove the jokers. Literally, just bought this deck of cards at Walgreens. And before I got here tonight, shuffled it up so the cards are thoroughly mixed. And because most of us are very mature, I got the jumbo-sized indices.
Thank you.
Yes, I thought that would help. And if I may, Greg, I'm going to hand you this deck. So I'm going to come around and hand you the deck. You have seen them shuffled,
Right.
yes? Now I'm going to ask, if you will, to take the deck, and I want you to deal down right from the top into a pile until you feel like stopping. And if you want to
Okay.
deal from the middle of the deck or the bottom of the deck, you can't
Okay.
until you feel comfortable stopping.
Okay.
Okay, very good. Now, I'm just going to bring this packet back together, and then they're squared up, because in a moment, I will ask you, if you will, to take your packet, and then I'm going to have you take your packet and then just alternate one at a time to create two packets from
Alrighty.
your packet.
Very well.
Okay? Very good. Now, we will use whichever packet you point to. This is not one out, whatever packet you point to, that is the packet we will use. Please point to one of the packets.
This one.
Very good. That's the one you want to use.
Yes.
All right, very good. Now, I'm going to ask you please to slide the top card off and leave it face down. Very good. So that what you will all see is that, boy, it's a brand new deck. It is slippery. Very good. So that what you all see is that the cards are thoroughly random.
Yes.
You've selected a card at random from a shuffled deck, re-randomized them yourselves. There's one face-down card. Now, I'd like you all, in a moment, to clear your minds. And when you do, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. And when I reach the number 3 and the music plays, I would like a thought to pop into your mind. 1, 2, 3. A thought pops into your mind. Hold that thought. Someone over here is thinking of a city. Someone over here is thinking of a famous magician. Someone over here is thinking of a baseball player, and over here, someone is thinking of a month and a day. A month and a day. Am I right? Is someone over here thinking of a month and a day? You are. Okay. I'm going to ask you, please, I will turn away. I'm going to have you please write that month and that day here, and then fold it up so that I cannot see what's on it. Large enough, because in a moment I'm going to have Tim, who's holding a calendar, look at that month and day momentarily. Please tell me when it's folded up.
Okay.
Very good, and it's going over to
Tim?
Tim. Now, Tim, before you open that, would you please remove the rubber band from the calendar? And would you please tell us, when you open the calendar and look through, would you please tell us what you see? Because what you will see is every day in that calendar from January 1st to December 31st has a playing card
Right.
handwritten next to that date. Is that correct? Yes, totally
Yes.
random. They're all random.
Yes.
And so now, randomly, Someone thought of a month and a day.
Right.
This was not set up, is that correct? Dr. Strong, not set up. I have not influenced what you were thinking. I have no idea what month and date you selected. In a moment, Tim, you'll be the only one who knows. Greg, you selected a card at random from a shuffled deck. You could have picked any card out of that deck. You picked one card. We still don't know what it is. Would you please, if you will, look at the date, month and date that's on them. I don't want to know what it is, and I don't want anyone in the room yet to know. Please look at that. And then in the calendar, please turn to that month and date. And when you get there, I don't want you to say anything. I just want you to look at the month and the day, okay, the date. And you'll see there's a card handwritten there. Please do not tell us what it is.
All righty.
If you had gone to the day before that, what playing card would be handwritten there?
The 5 of spades.
Okay, but that's not the date that was selected, is that
Right.
correct? If you go to the date after that, would you please tell us what card is handwritten there?
Queen of diamonds.
Okay, but that's not the date, is it?
No.
Would you please tell us now what card is written there?
The 2 of diamonds.
2 of diamonds. And can you tell us what the month and the date is?
It's March the 11th.
All right. Now, synchronicity would be that a month and a day were selected at random. Just
Right.
mentally thought of. I have no idea what it is. No one in this room knew until you announced it. You looked and you saw that there was a different card before, a different card after, but there is a card written there, and that card is the...
I mean, 2 of
Yes,
diamonds.
2 of diamonds. Greg, you selected a card at random. Would you please now show us the card that you selected at random? You may turn it over and show us what it is. And it is the...
Two of
Wow.